Is Clockwork Productions 14. We're doing a video diary on our current synopsis for our final piece. What's going to happen is a man wakes up and it seems like a normal day. He gets dressed, brushes his teeth, has breakfast, etc., etc. Eventually he leaves the house, but before he leaves, we see that there may be something a little bit off about this man because he has weapons about the house, like a gun in the drawer or a knife near, I suppose, in the kitchen or something. He leaves the house and carries on walking away from the house. Kind of acts like nothing's wrong. Turns around for reasons. He sees a man in a mask, but he doesn't think much of it, so he proceeds to walk. Then he stops again when he reaches the corner, or maybe not, and turns around once more and sees the man in the mask is following him. He realizes there's a bit more to this man in the mask than he originally assumed, and then he runs. The man in the mask gives chase, and eventually leads into a secluded area like forest, the area, or an alleyway, or something like that. And then they begin to fight. This is where the camera will change from third person to first person. It'll be from either the first man or the man in the mask's point of view, depending on how we go. The fight will enter into the runner will come out victorious at first and start to get away. We hear a gunshot and he stumbles over because the masked man has shot him. He then tries to crawl away, but the masked man easily keeps up. He turns around and holds up his hands and starts pleading, like, please don't kill me, or you don't have to do this, or something like that. And then the masked man shoots him anyway. It cuts to black at the scene. It fades back in from black to a close-up of the list in the masked man's hand. He crosses off a name, puts the list away, and walks away from the man's corpse. The end.
Yeah, that's basically the idea of it. When we got the feedback, we noticed there were some good points and the bad points. One of the bad points is that people wanted the dialogue not to be, they didn't want to have a lot of dialogue. They wanted to keep it quite short, so it could be a lot more action-based for an action movie. So, like what Luke said in the pleading, we're going to keep that to a very minimum. We don't have any other dialogue throughout the scene. They also said that we try and keep the fighting scene quite small, as they think it would just make it too jam-packed, if that makes sense. So they corny was the word they used, and they just wanted to keep things to wanted the big things to get to like a small minimum and mainly focus on the chase itself.
Well, some of the good points which they highlighted was our ideas for camera angles, and especially like the point of view shot from a fight scene. But they said kind of like we have to be careful with that, and we have to make sure that's choreographed well, or it won't really work as well as we think it will. Also, they thought that the idea was really well thought out, and that we've been thinking through it. And
Generally good, quite good feedback. They liked the idea of it, so we're pretty pleased with it, and hopefully we'll start filming soon.
This is Clockwork Productions 14, signing out. Bye.